What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Brian's Custom Auto. I'm your host, Brian. And in today's episode, we have the Harley Quinn Harley F-150 up here. Okay? Reason being is because it's on its final little part here. All we've got to do is wet sand it a whole bunch, clean up the paint, put the pinstripes on it, and check a vacuum leak. Yeah, I'm an idiot and I didn't film an intro here. There's the final cut. Let's come around this way here. I mean, can't get a better shine than that. Like, that is legitimately factory finished. Hi. Alright, here we are. Front fender, you can see, looks great. There's the driver's side door. And yeah, we're still working on it. Now, I haven't put any kind of compound or anything like that on it yet. This is just sanding, guys, and you can still see the reflection in it. So, you know, that's, as best to my knowledge, that's how you know you're getting there. And then we go back to that. Orange Peel City, smooth as silk, but flat to factory fresh, maybe even a little bit better. Anyway, guys, so we're just moving right on along. And yes, I do it one panel at a time, okay? I do it that way for a reason. And I also ain't messing with the door handles because they get covers. So, yeah, there's that. But anyway, glad to see that black paint's turning out quite well. I mean, the camera doesn't show the orange peel in this, guys, but just trust me, it's there. I mean, it's truly there. I don't know, maybe I can get it close enough and you can see. There you go. You can see the orange peel there. That's what happens when you spray in the heat like I did. But nonetheless, there's no orange peel in that. And that's just shiny and fresh. So, I don't know. In my opinion, it ain't too bad for, you know, that it works in a shop like this. Turning out decent paint work, I think. Who knows? And moving right on along. Got the driver's side door. Front fender. Now we got to move on to this door. Sometimes you feel like it's clear. Sometimes you feel like it's clear. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's clear. Sometimes it's not. Anyway, moving right on along. Look at that shine. Look at that shine. Uh-huh. Woo! She's shiny. She's shiny. Shiny like a big ol' F-150 on my lift. Alright. Yes, I'm losing my mind because I've been sanding and sanding and sanding some more. And now I gotta sand some more. And then sand some more. And then do the whole other side. Yay! Oh, and all that. Yeah. Yay! I need some help, guys. Good morning. It is a brisk, chilly morning. I have to run to Amazon or UPS and drop off an Amazon package as the sun is right in my face. It is chilly this morning, but then we're gonna get back and finish polishing that turd. We didn't make it that far yesterday. Anyway, whew, golly, that sun's bright. We left off. You can still see my reflection in that because we took it all the way to 5,000. Wet sand. All the way up and around. So, yeah. Now we got to start with all the, yeah, that down there. But we'll get back to that in just a minute. Like I say, here you go, UPS, and then coffee store. Coffee store first, and then UPS. Yeah. So let's get started with the day, guys. Well, ladies and gents, we are moving right on along. It's funny how you can finish the fender, finish the door, and it sets overnight, and then all dust settles back on it. This is what black is good for, guys. The dust just settles on it and rides there. Because, I mean, I don't want to wipe it, because if you wipe it, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, There's that back door there and up around the top. All that shine. Phew. Looking good, ain't it? Now we get to get started on that bed. That's the next spot. One panel at a time, guys. That's how I'm doing it. One panel at a time. All right, ladies and gents. We finally have driver's side done. As I walk past, there she is. Shine back down. Somebody just left me a comment on the short that I did. Probably should have covered them steps. Well, guess what, dummy? That's just sanded off clear coat. It'll wash off with a water hose. Takes all different kinds. Somebody's always got to make a comment, right? Anyway, guys. So, there's driver's side done. Took 3 days to do. And my hands absolutely hurt so bad from sanding this thing. But you know what? It looked good though, don't it? So, day 4. The whole driver's side is done. Now it's time to jump on this hood. You see I've done wiped all the dust and stuff off of it. That ain't no big deal. But yeah. See how that reflection there looks a little blurry? That's what we're getting out of it. Now this isn't quite as bad as the sides. And that being said, I think on this I'm going to start out with probably 2,000 grit and work my way up with that. But we'll just try a small section first and see. But yeah, we coming along. All right, so let me just throw one thing out there. All right, so to any of you people that want work done on your vehicle, okay, no matter what it is, okay, I don't care if it's changing a tire on a wheel or what. Just understand that time is money, right? And the amount of time and effort that goes into doing a good job should never be questioned. Unless you're just doing a horrible job. A horrible job, right? There's companies out there, there's people out there who are charging $200 an hour. Legitimately, $200 an hour to do the same thing I'm doing, right? Although they can get it done maybe in half the time of what I can. But they're also putting 5-6 guys on it. And the level of craftsmanship that's going into it is about half of what I'm doing, right? And I'm not complaining, I'm not fussing, so don't take it like that. But, I mean, any of you who remember what this truck looked like when it came in here, and I can honestly tell you that no one has put their hands on this truck but me, other than the guy that did the AC work. But body work, sanding, mechanical, interior, exterior, running boards, exhaust, everything has been done by me, no one else. Okay, so when I'm quoting a price on something, there shouldn't be a question on it, on why is it costing that much. You know what I mean? And by no means am I targeting anyone, right? This is my billboard, basically. This is my advertisement. The level of quality that goes into my work is above what well, not what it should be, but it's way above what most people's is. I promise you guys, if y'all had any idea how much it costs to do this, my driveway would be lined around. Yeah. The guy I'm doing this one for is getting the deal of a century. That don't mean everybody's going to get that. Don't think that. But, yeah. This truck here, yeah, deal of a century. Now, that being said, look at how beautiful it is. Just saying, guys, if the proof is out there of the workmanship, you know, when you're looking at a vehicle, looking at all the work that goes into it, if you don't like the price or it seems like it's too much, then it probably is too much. You need to take it somewhere else. Or find Billy Joe Bob to do it under their shade tree in their backyard behind their mobile home. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the best at doing paint and body, because I'm not. I am not a paint and body guy at all. This is me doing this, trying to learn it. But I mean, can't say nothing negative about it, other than the red stripe ain't back on it yet. I got it. Anyway, tell me what you think about this paint job, guys. Tell me what y'all think. Yo, them ceiling tiles is ugly. Yep. Oh, but that hood is done though. Check that out. Look at all that shine. All that shine. Now it just needs to be washed. Look at that. That's beautiful. So, just giving an update. We're on another new day. Moving right on along. You see, I said I was only going to do it one panel at a time, but I'm getting tired and impatient. And yeah, so I went ahead and wet sanding. Kind of got it all going on. So yeah, got all up around the doorway here. I still have to go to the other side and get across the top of the door there. But yeah, we've only done this one in 1500, so we've got to go back and do more to make the rest of this door look like this. Okay, it's a process, guys. It is a process. You have to do 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece, and you're all starting from this bit here. So, and I know on camera it looks okay. We'll use this as an example. Okay, all right. Now, not minding this little flare in the fender here, because that's where the fender well comes out at. But if you'll look at my sign right there that says American Auto, you notice how lumpy that is. Overlook this right here. That's getting covered up with the decal, with the flame job. Anyway, if you'll read my sign right there, okay? And I will try and remember when I'm done to show you this sign again, okay? Anyway, so it's kind of hard to stay motivated today and moving, because I have to tell you guys what happened last night. It was too funny. It wasn't funny to me at the moment. And even though it is kind of funny now, it's painfully funny. Okay, so my little Belgian Malinois puppy that I've showed on the channel is no longer a little puppy. Okay, he's the same size as my Australian Shepherd Great Dane mix, and he's still a puppy. Anyway, I brought him out. It was slightly after dark last night. Had his little light up collar on him, letting him run. He loves to run and play in the water. I walk him down the hill. He turns around and runs back up the hill. It's what he does. It's how I wear him out in the evening, so that way he's not running around the house all night keeping everybody awake. Well, I'm at the bottom of the hill. He runs to the top of the hill. Well, my son walks out of the house and speaks to me. Dad, what are you doing? I respond back with whatever I want to. Just playing around. Anyway, I guess when my son spoke, Bo didn't hear him come out of the house. And Bo got startled, and he took off running down the hill at full steam, looking behind him, running toward me. The problem lies with the fact that he did not hit his brakes. Kind of like that the second Roadhouse movie with Conor McGregor, how he would never hit the brakes, he just crash into stuff. Well, that's what Bo did to me. He ran down that hill wide open throttle, never slowed down, looking behind him, and he hit me. And my right leg bends kind of backwards like a flamingo for a split second, hyperextends, and then they both come out from under me and I'm completely vertical in the air as I'm landing on the ground. Now, I tell you that to tell you this. At 44 years old, I don't heal the way I used to. My back is hurting like crazy today, so it's really hard to get this crap done. I wish I would have gotten that on video, though. I would love to show it to you guys. It was hilarious. But anyway, I didn't kill the dog. Matter of fact, I think it brought us closer. Anyway, story time's over. Back to work I go. All right, everybody, so we made it down the bedside. Now we got the tailgate left to do, and that other corner over there, and the top of the driver's side doors. But outside of that, we're ready for the buffer. Now on the tailgate here, I went ahead and took the handle off of it. You can see where I painted underneath it anyway. But I did that because I don't want to be fighting around that chrome door, tailgate handle to try my best to get this all sanded and all that jazz. But you can see I still got this edge here to do. Got a slight run in the clear coat there that I probably need to try and scrape out of there, but it's barely noticeable. So we might let that ride. But outside of that, that's what's left. I'm not doing a tonneau cover because, but that's what we got left. So I'm gonna jump on this, get this knocked out, and bring guys back when it's time to hit the buffer. Turns out when you're not doing one panel at a time, you can get quite a bit done a lot faster. Like this whole side in a day. It still takes forever. Because I mean, legitimately guys, you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times with just sandpaper and water. That's before you ever even touch a polisher or a machine. Now that's probably wrong. Somebody leave it in the comments, let me know. Somebody let me know if there's a way to do it better. I don't know about. But anyhow, let's get back to sanding. All right, everybody, we're back. It's another day. It's Sunday today. Typically, I don't try and work on Sundays, but sometimes you got to. And I'm so close to being done with this truck, I can't just walk away from it at this point. But I'll show you where we ended up. We're over here on the passenger side now. We got this fender ready for coating compound all the way down the truck. Okay. I know that back looks shiny back there. Guys, that's all the way up to 7,000. The whole side over here is all the way up to 7,000. And I mean, if you're looking at it straight on, it looks really dull. But if you come to an angle like this, you can still see reflection in it. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but anyway, I don't know. Maybe I could do a little bit more on this one. I might try that a little bit because it does kind of appear that it's not quite as. Anyway, let me see. Good. Oh no, there it is. Okay, I'm not crazy. Anyhow, so we're ready. We're gonna change out our pads and get started. And I guess we'll just go down the truck one polish at a time. Well, it's another day. We got all the shiny done on the truck yesterday. Now today it's pinstripe time. And yeah. First of all, I'm not a pinstriper. Secondly, I don't like these pinstripes. And thirdly, and most importantly, they're not the ones that come off the truck. So they have to go on a little bit differently. So instead of curvature in the front fender on the first pinstripe, it goes straight. I've got the pinstripe laid on there, and it's supposed to go all the way down the truck like that, and then turn into the flames back there, which it is. Well, these don't have the black insert in them at all. So it's all solid flame. So therefore, it's just different. So now, I got to put it in place of where it goes. Not to mention, none of the measurements that they sent are right. Like, I have to overlap it here just for this section to go all the way back to here, because the pinstripe size, this to this under that, is very close. This I had to cut because it came way up here, and if I had cut this up here, see how narrow that red stripe is and how thick this is, it wouldn't have lined up right. So now I have to do an overlay. So yeah, but it's all right, we will get it. But that's what we're getting at, guys. It's going to be a straight pinstripe instead of having the front fender curvature. It's just going to be straight. But I don't know. Let's get my spray bottle so we can get started. Well, guys, it is quite obvious. I have never, ever, ever done pinstripe before. But this is as close as I can possibly get it to what it was supposed to have been. Had it been the solid line in the factory, it don't have the swoop in the front like it does if it's got, I don't know. There's only a handful of different ones, and it's hard to find anything on them. So there we are there. Now I still have to get the flames on. Okay, that's what I'm working on now. But wouldn't you know it, I get started and my spray bottle breaks. So I gotta get a different head for my spray bottle, and then we'll get back on the flame. All right, ladies and gents, pinstripes complete all the way down. I think they turned out pretty all right. I think they turned out pretty good. I think the whole truck turned out really good, honestly, guys. I still have to wash the truck, but I'm gonna let them stripes set and dry and all that jazz. And yeah, once that happens, I'll probably wait and wash it tomorrow. I've got a couple other things I need to do too still. I've got to chase down a vacuum leak under the hood that goes to the air conditioner. I'll do that off camera, but yeah, there's the pinstripes in, guys. This kit came out of Canada. And I guess in Canada, when they send you pinstripes, they send you an autographed hockey player. I don't know. Tony McKegney. Anybody know who that is? Quebec? I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. So guys, go ahead and knock the other side out. You see how it's gonna look. Then I just gotta wash the truck and do that last little bit. And this bad boy's gonna be done and gone and out of here. Out of my, what's left of my hair. So, in the next video, I'll go over a full in-depth detail on what all went into doing this truck, how many hours went into it, and all that. Because guys, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, for one person, it's a lot. It really is a lot. And you know, the reason most of these trucks end up in the junkyard is because the amount of money it costs to do something like this is ridiculous. Now, in this particular case, he got out of it a whole lot cheaper than anybody else would have, okay? But to do all this, to do everything I've done to this truck, would have been $30,000 at least. At least $30,000, okay? These trucks, in really good shape, still sell for more than that. So, I mean, you're still looking at a $45,000 to $50,000 truck because it is the O2 supercharged, all that. They're still high dollar. They are still sought after. You got to remember, guys, they only made this truck for O2 and O3. That's it. That's why they're special. That's why I'd say, if you can get your hands on them, get one. Put the time into it. Put the effort into it. Because, guys, there's nothing cooler than hearing that supercharger whine. And it's still cheaper than a Lightning. So, that's the thing. It's a Lightning with extra seats. I mean, guys, Johnny Lightning Performance camshafts, okay? Cylinder Head International sent us the heads. We got Jones mufflers on a set of stainless long tube headers that I don't remember where we got them from. High-tech paint. I don't remember where the seat covers came from that I had to put on, but yeah, there was a lot of time in that because you couldn't get the badges. Hang on, I'll flip you around. We redid the center console. We put in stereo system, put in the gauge pods, got everything working. All new door handles on the inside, all new door handles on the outside. Guys, the amount of work that has went into this truck, I mean, headlights, taillights, grills, fog lights, grill shell, cold air intake, evap bypass, EGR bypass, exhaust, everything, guys. This truck, and I can guarantee you there's well over 200 hours, well under 200 hours of time into this truck. Okay, now for those of you who don't know, 200 hours of time just in time alone is about $20,000 roughly. Just at my rate, it's not. But I'm a hobbyist. So, yeah. This was definitely a $20,000 to $30,000 job all day long. So, think about that. Oh, running boards. I forgot the running boards. Yeah, we had to do the running boards and then refab the brackets because the running board stuck out too far. Tires. We put the tires on, clean the wheels. Yeah, there's well over 200 hours in this. So, yeah. Anyway, you can do it, guys. It's very simple. You can do it yourself. All you gotta do is want to. Okay? That's all you gotta do is want to. Anyway, I'll do a full breakdown in the next video, but that's going to do it for this one, guys. Paint job's done. Pinstripe's done. Everything is done. This truck is done. This truck gets out of my hair once and for all. I am done. So, we'll say see you to you guys till next week. We'll say see you to this Harley. Not Harley. Harley Davidson F-150. Thanks, guys.